5 attributes of effective sales huddles. Think about this. The average time the ball is in play during an NFL football game is about 11 minutes. The average game has about 150 plays, which last anywhere between 4 and 5 seconds. Before most of those plays, there's a huddle to make sure that the execution of the play is perfect. In sales management, the purpose of huddles is much like in the NFL, to get everyone on the same page at the same time and send them into action with focus and enthusiasm. Huddles typically include brief updates, recognition, skills reinforcement, accountability, and motivation. Huddles are essentially condensed versions of sales meetings that are shorter in duration and held more frequently. Generally speaking, the frequency of a sales meeting and a huddle is directly correlated to the length of the typical sales cycle. For example, a team of financial advisors might have a sales meeting once a month and a huddle once a week. Most contact center teams have huddles every day at the start of a shift. Find the right frequency for your teams. Huddles should be quick and inspiring. Starting the week off with a huddle at 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. on a Monday morning is a good example. It ensures that 100% of your team is ready to get it done. So here are 5 attributes of effective sales huddles. Number 1, they happen at a consistent time and place. Conducting your sales huddles consistently at the same time every day is the most important fundamental of effective huddles, because that routine sets the expectation that everyone will be there on time every time. The second attribute of effective huddles is that they're brief, 5 to 15 minutes, and focused. Selling time is precious, and anything that takes away from that time had better add value. Huddles can be brief, yet highly effective, especially if they follow the same agenda every time. A well-organized and executed huddle shows your team that you value their time. Attribute number 3 is that they start and end on time. How do you feel when meetings start late? Like you could be doing other things. How do you feel when they run over? Like you want to move on to other things. Your sales team is no different. Starting and ending on time demonstrates respect and professionalism. Attribute 4 is that sales huddles don't get derailed. Effective huddles avoid getting derailed by operational issues or problem solving. You can put these items in a parking lot. Make sure to follow up on the items after the meeting so your sales team has confidence that when issues surface in a huddle, you will loop back with them on those issues. Attribute 5 is they acknowledge and praise success. Take some time to recognize achievement on your sales team. You can recognize individual performance as well as team performance. You typically, in sales leadership, will get more of the behavior that you reward. I played high school basketball for Bishop Alameda High School here in Southern California in one of the toughest leagues in the state with the Crespi Celts, the Notre Dame Knights, and the Loyola Cubs. It was awesome. Before every game, we had a huddle, and it all ended with all of us putting our hands in the middle and saying together, "On 3, hustle!" I still remember that feeling as I walked onto the floor that I was ready to play. A well-run huddle can inspire performance at a very important time right before you go into battle. What to do now? If any of these best practices resonates with you, implement it in your next huddle. The time is now.